Well, hi everyone. Today we're going to be making our wind chime kits. So if you requested one, you will have a small clay pot. There will be a cup of paint inside, a little wooden bead, some yarn, beads, and washers, one washer, and a couple of bolts. And you also have instructions in case you missed something that I'm going to go over in this video. So first off, if you would like, if you have a paintbrush or you can use your fingers at home, just make sure wherever you do this that you are going to be able to wipe the paint off. You can use this and paint your pot. You can make it look really cool and pour it on the sides of the pot. In my finished one, I have not yet painted mine. And I also have my little wooden bead. So if you requested one of the felt puppets, there are little plastic needles in there, and that works great with this project. You can borrow it, or if you didn't get that kit, you can tape the ends of your yarn to be able to pull them through the center of your pot. Okay? So what I did is I tied one, because you have 4 different strands. You're going to use 3 for the inside of your pot, 1 for the top. You're going to tie it to the washer. The washer is going to then have the other 3 strings tied to it. And then we're going to pull them through. And I'm going to show you how to do that with one of these on this other lovely pot here. So if you can get your yarn through this needle, or if you want to tape it, I got a little bit of tape here. I'm going to tape my end real tight so that I will be able to push it through my pot, the very bottom whole end of my pot. Then you just reach inside and you're going to pull that through. And again, you'll have yours tied like I do on this one. It'll be tied to the washer so that it won't go all the way through. And when you're done, you're going to tie a knot in all your strings in the inside of your pot. So once you have that, as you can see, I have some of my beads on here, but before I did all my beads, I just picked one string and I slid up my wooden bead, which you can do that with your taped end too, or if you're using the needle, that works as well. So I'm going to pretend I have all 3 of my strings on here, and then once I'm done, I tied a knot to keep my bead inside my pot. So that's going to make your jingling sound in the wind. Once you have that, you can separate out your 3 different strands, and we're going to put our beads on just as I did. You have enough for 5 beads, 5 of the pony beads on each string. If you have extra, some kits have some extra wooden beads, some do not, but if you have some at home, you're more than welcome to add to it. And I also, to give our yarn some weight, in the kits we have a few of the bolts here, or the nuts, I'm sorry. And you're going to take your beads and you're going to string them on however you would like. Like I said, I figured enough for 5 beads per string, because you're going to have 3 strands of yarn. So you're going to have that, and at the end you're going to want to put one of your the nuts here, and you're going to tie that together just like that. So you're going to repeat that same step 2 more times until you have all of your beads on, and you tie them at the end just like I have on these. And these, if you don't have enough of the nuts but you have more wooden beads, you can use a wooden bead on the end. And then that way all of your strings will have all the beautiful beads on there. And like I said, if you have more at home, you can use more at home. We just gave enough for you to get started, or maybe that's all you want. And also, if you have more wooden beads or some other kind of a bigger bead, when they hit together in the wind, they'll make a little more noise, just like we put that one wooden bead in the top in our pot. So I hope you enjoy this craft, and you pick a good spot outside to hang your wind chime where it will get enough breeze to make it make noise, and let us know how yours turned out. Have a good day. Bye-bye.